This is a 360 worshipful moment with Zenzo Matoga.
How do I deal with people who disrespect my leadership as a worship leader? Amazing question. Well, I believe myself that you have to begin to find out first. Begin to find out what's the cause of this particular person to behave the way they behave. Some people have had a crazy childhood, all kinds of stuff. Maybe they just have this thing against leadership because growing up, all they saw for leaders were people who took advantage of them and did all kinds of bad stuff to them. And so they're people who hold back and will end up disrespecting your leadership, not because they really want to disrespect your leadership. Sometimes they just want a little more attention. Sometimes they just, it's like raising kids sometimes, some kids, they want attention, and instead of just talking about it and saying, this is what I really want, they just start to put up a fit. So first of all, you really have to begin to talk to these people. As a worship leader, as a worship pastor, you have to know the members of your team on a personal level. Take them out for some lunch, go to breakfast with them, or invite them over for dinner, so you can begin to know. Ask them, hey, how was it when you were growing up? Begin to know them a little more. And when you do that, you'll realize that sometimes when somebody's acting up and showing you grief and attitude and all those kind of stuff that we go through in our worship rehearsals, that you begin to know that maybe it's because she had a terrible experience with a teacher back when she was in high school. Or maybe he had a situation, maybe there's been a divorce, or maybe something. It's just created this thing against leadership that it's nothing personal with you. They just don't like leadership. And then when you do that, begin to address these things, begin to talk to them. The Bible says in the book of Romans that we are to honor our leaders. We are to honor those that are in authority. So that person, you need to begin to teach them and begin to explain to them and open the Bible and tell them how they are supposed to honor you and how they're supposed to reverence you as the leader, because the pastor appointed you as worship leader. So they ought to honor you. And when they honor you, that's how they are blessed. That's how the heavens open, because you're in agreement when they're honoring you and you're honoring them. And so begin to talk to them and begin to teach them how to honor you as a leader. But before you even do that, begin to search, begin to dig deep. Create a relationship to find out and understand them better, to find out what's causing some of the attitude that they're having and some of the issues that are having. So once again, how do you deal with people that are challenging your leadership? Create a relationship. Communicate. Begin to talk. Fellowship. The more you fellowship, the more you come in agreement. The more you break bread, hang out, go out and play some bowling or something. Go out and play and hang out and do something. Invite them over. When you do that, you create relationship. And after you create relationship, it's so easy to talk to people. It's so easy to even have some hard conversations. That's how you deal with people that challenge your leadership.